Have you ever wanted to make a super cute, super adorable toad like this? Well, stay tuned and I'll show you how. Hello and welcome to another episode. This is Nostalgic Nick-Nacks, my Perler beading retro gaming YouTube channel. My name is Ryan. Thanks so much for being here. Hope you're doing great today. I have got a really fantastic video for you today. I know I say that every time, but I truly enjoy making these videos to show you how to Perler bead. So today we have some wonderful characters from Super Mario Kart. Let me show you these guys. So you got Luigi, you got Bowser, of course, you got Donkey Kong Jr., Toad, and who else do we have on here? We have Mario, of course. We have Koopa, the best ever. Oh, and there goes Princess Peach down for the count. Princess Peach used to be known as Princess Toadstool and now is universally known as Princess Peach. And of course, we have dear Yoshi. Let's go ahead and dig into some thoughts on Super Mario Kart, and then I'm going to show you how to make these super cute keychains. I have so much nostalgia tied to Mario Kart, and it really all started with the first game, of course, Super Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo. That was my jam back in the day, my first console, the Super Nintendo, and of course Super Mario Kart was a must-have. I played it so many times with my sister and my cousin and anybody else we could get to play it. It's not as good as the most recent Mario Kart or even Mario Kart 64, which was a fantastic follow-up, but Super Mario Kart still holds a place in my heart, and it revolutionized the kart racing genre. So we all owe it all to Super Mario Kart, and let's commemorate this great game with some wonderful Perler art. To do the beading, you're going to need some ironing paper. Parchment paper works, but ironing paper is better. Perler makes some great ironing paper. All of the links are in the description below, so check out all these materials. You're going to need a heat press. This is a wonderful heat press. It's called the Cricut Mini. I use it all the time. It's great for small projects. And today we're going to be working on some very small perlers. You're going to need some jewelry pliers, and they're wonderful for small projects. So make sure you get some jewelry pliers. I got these from Hobby Lobby. I'm sure there are many other places. And you're gonna need some keychains. I just got some off of Amazon. There are literally hundreds of different kinds. I wanna make this process as quick and as painless as possible, also as enjoyable as possible. So please make sure to let me know if you have any questions. Let's get into the beading. And that's why I love this iron, because it makes that Mario coin sound. Let's get a little bit closer so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to start up here with Mario because he's at the top. And I want to make sure I hold my cord away so it doesn't knock over any beads. I'm going to slowly melt those beads so you see how they're getting a little darker and melted together. That's what you want to be aware of when you're ironing. Make sure to get the edges. I always say that, but it's so important. And as you do this more, you get a feel for what the point is in which you should stop. And the great thing about these small perlers, like these cute little Mario Kart keychains, is that it's not going to take a whole lot to melt them together. Everything is almost done on this Mario. Great thing about this Cricut Mini is that you can get very detailed work. So all that is done. Now we're going to move on to Luigi. Get the middle first. Sometimes you run into what happens where the parchment paper or the ironing paper is pulling up a little bit. So just make sure you get those edges after you get the middle. And I know I don't do the tape method. I have nothing against that. But in my experience, using this Cricut Mini does not warp my boards. I've done over 200, probably up to 500 perlers. No warp boards, except in the beginning. I think I held too long. So I'm gonna hold this, flip, release, and you can see I have no warping. I can reuse this board as many times as I can. When you finish ironing, always make sure you've got a book to put them on because they will start to warp up. So I've got the Encyclopedia of Organic Gardening here, and I'm gonna put it on my perlers. About 5 minutes for these little ones, and they're good to go. Let's iron the rest of them. Another great thing to know about the Cricut Mini is that if you forget to turn it off, it will turn off automatically, I think, after about 5 or 6 minutes, maybe even 10 minutes, but it has an auto shut off feature included in the box. So another great reason to have the Cricut Mini. Okay, so we've had our eggs baking for about 5 minutes under the books. Let's see how things have turned out. See how they've turned out. So here is Peach and Yoshi. I'm gonna flip it. Very easy, especially with the small ones. Take the ironing paper off. And they are looking absolutely fantastic. There's the back side, there's the front side. I mean, just beautiful. So there's Peach. Now let's check out these two guys. Bowser is looking quite spiffy, if I do say so myself. All the beads are ironed together very nicely. Here is Koopa. There is DK Jr. and Toad. Toad looks like he's got sunglasses on. He's a cool dude. So they are looking quite nice. Very good. I think Mario got a little bit more blended together, but hey, no problem with that. Awesome. Let's move on to the last step, keychains. Here is a great tool I use for getting the keychains on in a simple way, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. And then this is my keychain that I've gotten from Amazon. There are literally 30 different copycat manufacturers that have keychains, so just find a good one. They'll hold up. You can do the keychains, or you can put any kind of magnet on these or magnetic tape. They're very small perlers, so anything will hold them up, no problem. So the first thing you're going to do, you're going to take the little loop that comes with the keychain, loop it into it, just like that. Now you're going to take your perler and you're going to do the same thing. You can do back or front, doesn't matter. I'm going to go up to the corner to slowly guide that through the bead. And it's very simple with this little pivot of your wrist. So slide it through the bead. If you close your beads up, you're not going to be able to do keychains, so make sure you keep those holes in them. And the second step, of course, is to clamp this down. If you can get a good grip on it, clamp it down, just like that. And you can see Mario is now secured perfectly. I think that the tinier the perler bead keychain, the cuter, the more desirable, the more attractive for a lot of people. They can hang on backpacks, on on lunch boxes, anywhere you want to put them. I do have to say that my favorite character out of all of these has to be Yoshi. Tell me in the comments below, who is your favorite Mario Kart character out of these original 8? So that's it. That's the whole process from beginning to end. I hope you enjoyed making these super cute Mario Kart characters with perler beads and keychains. Share this video, like it, make these, try your hand at making these perler beads yourself. Make them for a gamer friend in your life. Give a gift. I hope this video brightened your day. And until next time, happy beading.